Welcome to Sen's Den of Sen. Today we're going through a couple of the special effects makeup prosthetics that we'll be using this Halloween for the Eau Claire Insane Asylum in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. It's a volunteer haunted house that is sponsored by the Ski Sprites. It's actually a fundraiser event, and it will be staffed by the Eau Claire Ski Sprites as well as the Boy Scouts of America. One of the local troops will be participating, and several other organizations. All of the participants will of course get a share of the proceeds, and well, that's too much detail, but anyway, I had a couple items that I wanted to show you. Both of these items came from mostlydead.com, a website that I have purchased from in the past. Absolutely love their products. Their prosthetics, their full-face foam latex prosthetics are phenomenal, and when put on properly, you can't tell they're not real. For example, I have in front of me an item that was actually designed and made by the special effects team that worked on all of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I'd like you to meet Patchwork, one of the stars of the Eau Claire Insane Asylum. Suitably gory. Well, not gory, just creepy. Patchwork is a full-face foam latex prosthetic. As you can tell, he's stitched together across here. All of that is just special effects stitching. It's glued on, but it's a fully painted, ready to apply prosthetic piece that will glue on. The inside is coated with a special cloth and rubber sealer, because this particular prosthetic is designed to be applied more than one time. Most foam latex can be reapplied more than one time if you're real careful when you remove it. This one here is a little bit more rugged. Now this one's going to be a little bit different, but here you can see Patchwork is just currently resting on my face. But once it's all glued in, everything will move as normal, as you can tell. Now, this particular foam latex is just a bit small because I happen to be a big guy, as you can tell, but once it's glued on, this product is known as rigid collodion. It's liquid scar. Basically, you put it onto a fleshy section of skin, such as a cheek or an eyebrow or a forearm, someplace that you'd want a nice deep puckered scar. This is actually very similar to, if not identical to, the material that was used for Heath Ledger's scars in The Dark Knight. I'll go ahead and do some application on a cheek. I'll show you what it looks like, and we'll be right back. And we're back. I've applied the rigid collodion and let it cure, and I'm going to let you see my cheek. It actually adds a full 3D texture to it. This was one application. If I were to add a second application, it would deepen it. One of the props I picked up, I'm going to give this to you as a bonus in this video. Deadhead Props on eBay manufactures lifelike, very realistic items such as plucked eyeballs and whatnot. And here you go. Here's an eyeball that's been freshly plucked from its victim. It's pour a little bit of fake blood on a tabletop. In this particular case, it's in a plate, but a little bit on a tabletop or something, and then plop that guy right down into it, and there you go. You have a very realistic eyeball sitting in a pool of fake blood. And if you actually sit and watch, it'll slide its way down into the pile, or into the puddle of blood. Suitably gory. You should get plenty of scares or something like that. And hey, I mean, people come up and you can carry it around with some blood dripping from your hand. All you got to do is say, "I've got my eye."